And this is Freedom Planet by Galaxy Trail.
Our intros and outros so far are just...
No, they're perfect.
Yeah.
And so they're all they need to be. They don't need to be anything else than what they are.
Wait, is the...
Oh,
okay,
look, it's a Rayquaza.
Yeah, this intro is pretty intense. Starts off.
Oh, you're showing it. That's... Ooh. Ooh.
What do you mean?
No, I thought you... Okay, no, like, I thought you were... Okay, never mind. I was expecting, like, to skip over the intro, because I, like...
No, because they don't ever show the intro again.
Fine, the computer
know,
room.
but
Get out of here, Vector. You don't belong in this
I played
world.
it...
It's kind of necessary to have this, or else you won't understand what happens.
Oh, you're doing story mode?
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh, that's his
It's
mouth.
I've heard
not-
wonderful things.
I got really
I kind of
confused.
want to
I've heard
critique the
wonderful.
story.
Because I've been playing in Classic so far, so it's just like, yeah, whatever. But, oh, is this... Yep, I know what happens here, though.
Yeah, it
and
gets
it is
pretty... things escalate pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's just, it's great. It's great, rate 8 out of 8, mate. No bait. That was too much.
I'm gifting your son.
Wait, is there?
knowledge. I really like
is there
his
voice acting?
acting.
I'm
Yeah.
like faintly hearing this. I'm like, oh, I should turn this up.
Oh, here it
Whoop.
Oh, feathers!
Did you just completely like decapitate?
Yeah,
him?
he killed him.
He
killed
beheaded him. To make an example out of him.
They even used the in-game death animation.
Dude, but it was like
oh.
he like shattered his skull.
And then the cool like, 80s 90s show announcer, like old cartoons.
I actually
Yeah,
love
a lot of people brought this up, how like 1 second they'll be like joking around and then the other second there's like torture and gore.
I mean, I don't really mind it that much.
So it's basically like every '90s cartoon. And now it's time for the exciting adventures of death and torture. No, God.
Time to go back to Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog's like being beheaded in front of like Tails and Tails is crying.
And now we start Freedom Planet.
Ooh. Oh, are you playing as... Oh, no, you're not.
No, that was my first ever file, by the way. It was with Carol. Playing Carol the first time through the game, it's a sin. Don't do it. Because Carol's not bad. He's just not ideal for your first playthrough.
Did you just say
It
he?
might
Carol's a
give a
boy?
bad impression.
Carol's a boy?
Carol's a girl. Sorry.
Okay.
You said... Oh,
I was like,
They actually make a joke about that.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Batman.
yeah.
I actually
was
didn't
just
make that
about to.
parallel. I did not make that parallel. That's hilarious.
It's Batman. He crashed his Batmobile.
He's
in
sort of like
blue.
Batman, except full evil. So,
Oh, cool. Well, okay, an argument could be
Hurry,
made that
we have to
Batman is
stop
just
Red
like-
Captain Falcon.
Oh, it's just mixed, like, some references everywhere.
Yeah.
Can't you be Little Miss Hero Pants some other time? Not a chance!
Wait, are they, like, actually, like, heroes, or are they just, like, teenage
not
girls?
really.
Is this
They're
what, like,
they're
one of
literally
those
just
things-
teenage girls.
So this is one of those things where, like, they're teenage girls, but then she's like, I have to save them, and then, like, it spirals downwards from here.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Their lives are about to be ruined. Why did she go the other way?
I don't know, actually. That kind of puzzles me a little bit.
She's just like, she's my friend, but she can die.
So
And this is Freedom Planet. Yes, Max?
it's almost like, because the way she did that almost like super peel out at the beginning and rolling into a ball, I'm getting a
I know what you're gonna
strange
say.
sense of deja vu.
Yep.
It's
I
almost
know what you're
like
gonna say.
it's almost like Rayman.
Yeah. I was actually gonna say, like,
Actually, the art style does look like Rayman.
well, yeah, actually.
I commend the art style and the backgrounds and the way everything looks. I think it looks really good.
And oh my god, this
Also,
side
here-
window is not as good as I thought it would be.
Oh.
I thought they were pineapples.
No, I have pineapples too.
I thought you were
but
eating dried pineapple.
I just have
this
a
is
bag
how
of
it's gonna
Oh wait,
go.
up here. I have to point this out up here. This is great physics.
Ooh.
I wasn't even attempting to do that because I was trying to go up the wall, but it like went on the ramp.
Truly rated 8 out of 8.
I can dismiss the physics actually, even though they are
Well,
kind
they-
of silly.
they're bad in the sense that they.
But
like,
they are good for
proper.
speedrunning.
Yeah, well, they're good just.
That's
in
actually the
general,
reason
'cause-
the developers gave for including the physics engine like that. Like, there are some moments where you can walk, like, you'll be in mid-jump and you can run onto the wall, or the ceiling. And it's really jarring, but it does help with the flow of the game, even though it is
Speed
jarring.
running, super peelouts, rolling into a ball, corkscrews.
Yeah.
Mario.
Mario.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
You know,
Mario.
actually, when we get to Carol, because I decided I wouldn't... I had the idea of, like, alternating between Carol and Lilac, but honestly, I like Lilac infinitely more,
Loop-de-loops.
so I'm
Oh my
just-
god, this is exactly
There's
like
one
Mario.
point
What a ripoff.
where, hold on, Max, I'll let you joke in a minute, but
No, it's
there's
okay.
one point,
Whoa.
there's one point where Carol and Lilac will split up, and that's when I show Carol, but for now, I'm just gonna play Lilac, because she's a lot better to play, a lot more satisfying.
I was gonna say something. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Also, I'll say something about this run, in like, just in general, so you have something to like look forward to, I guess. I guess not look forward to, more like ridicule me. All the hard bosses in the game, for some reason, I like did very well on, and then like all the easy bosses are where most of my deaths are, and I think it had to do with me being in my like prime sickness most of this playthrough, and it was also like 4 in the morning, like for most of this, so I may do some really weird things, but I think in general I'm pretty good at this game because I played it a lot. So
Is this like this is your well yeah we just saw it's your third playthrough.
yeah.
You know, go back to the physics thing. I find it amusing that like this was based off of a Sonic game. I guess it's pretty well known at this. Well, I ruined the joke. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god. Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's
Look, it's gonna come up
makes
at
so
some
much
point. It was
sense.
originally a Sonic fan
But-
game, but then they wanted to make it its own thing because it got like notoriety and started getting funded. So
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I find it like amazingly ironic, and like sort of like showing of what the fan base for Sonic can be like. Because in Sonic 4 Episode 1, people complained they're like, oh god, he could walk on the ceiling. It's
oh, I know
awful.
what you're gonna say.
And then in this game that happens, but everyone's
Yeah,
like, oh, it's
I
actually
had
good.
this thought. I had this exact thought once, and I was like, wow, that's pretty hypocritical. And
Yeah, especially because this was based off of a Sonic game.
because it's funny because I complain about the Sonic 4 physics, but I don't complain about these, and it's really weird. I don't know why.
I guess maybe because it's not Sonic.
This is
I guess
actually
maybe 'cause
pretty
it's
different
not-
in a way. I mean,
doesn't-
sure,
yeah,
it has
it
like
is.
loop-de-loops and corkscrews and whatever running fast, but I mean, it doesn't look like it plays at all like your average 2D Sonic game.
Yeah, that's why
Oh, yeah,
I
'cause there's
sort of
actually
dismiss
combat.
the similarity, because I see the similarity, but it's like its own thing. It really is its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I killed that enemy, but the rock would also kill it. I just wanted to point that out.
I guess you could technically.
You can also do
split it.
directional attacks with Lilac in the air, where you saw I did like a down, like you can hold down an attack and she'll like do a down with her like leg and do like a sort of thrust with her leg. And then you can, from not in the air but on the ground, if you hold up an attack, you do like a thrust up in the air, like a sky uppercut. So now this is Indiana Jones in 2D.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that I should have used the Dragon Dash thing, but I don't know. I was feeling it. I thought I was gonna outrun it, but
Were you really feeling it?
let's not go there.
Let's.
This is the
yeah.
first. This is the first boss of the game, by the way, just so you know.
You are just showing it to me, I guess. How awful I was.
Really?
How awful I am.
I think I'm gonna
playing
show
with
you
this.
more, because even though I said I died to a lot of easy bosses,
No.
I did pretty well in all things considered. There are some points where you might like laugh at me, but that's for the best, honestly.
Oh, I'm in no place to laugh at anyone playing this game.
But okay, you should see my first playthrough of this game because I sucked pretty much as bad as you did.
Well, you haven't seen me play. I know, because this place, I thought I had to avoid all the boulders, even the ones that like don't affect you. So I was like, oh my god, no. And then this boss, it took me like forever to figure out that I could just jump into him, like with her double jump.
The thing is,
Like-
it's infinitely easier when you've beaten the game, because if you know what their attacks are, they're really predictable.
Because you also played as Carol in the first.
Yeah,
that's
I think
apparently,
that
like,
gave me
hell.
like, when I played Lilac, that gave me like superpowers.
Oh, holy
because
crap. You know what this
playing
is?
as Carol was really
It looks
bad.
a lot like
But
a Sega Saturn game. Like, this would just
It does.
be...
Yeah.
And it would fit on, like, a Sega Saturn.
I don't know if it would run on a Sega Saturn, but it would like.
That's
Well,
actually
no,
a
it
good point,
would
because,
be
I
at
mean,
home there.
I know it could handle, like, the voice acting.
I don't think it would.
Max, it
handle the
has a
whole game,
lot
though.
of content, so I don't know.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
It
like
would
it
handle
has
the levels.
It has 3 different characters. It has it has a lot of levels exclusive to some characters. There's like some modes. I don't know. I don't know how much the Sega Saturn can handle.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to compare it to.
I'm pretty sure it could handle like the classic mode of this game, but I don't think it could handle all the like dialogue and the cutscenes and everything. Because apparently there is a lot.
Oh, yeah, I completely just ignored the fact. Hello, green duck.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
duck.
Torque. It's a duck.
So if you play as Carol, is she like the one who stands up for everyone and like goes to find out if everyone's okay, and then Lilac leaves, or like,
It's more of a nickname. I'm not exactly from around.
or are the cutscenes the same, but you play like different levels?
The
like, you
cutscenes
see
are the
why
exact same.
So wait a minute. He's a duck in a turtle shell.
Yeah.
Great. That's best character design. 10 out of 10.
That makes sense.
Um. Okay, the cutscenes are the same, and the levels are the same, but there are points where they like converge, or not converge, but split apart. I mean, so it technically does warrant you playing, because Carol and Lilac have one exclusive level from the point where they split up. So you need to play Carol to play Carol's exclusive level and Lilac's exclusive level. And then other than that, they play this level called Thermal Base in a different order, but it's about it.
Wait, but because in the cutscene, Carol was like, Lilac was like, I have to see if anyone's getting hurt, and Carol was like, can't you be this superhero?
Yeah,
pants?
it's
It
the
doesn't
same
get-"
cutscene for Carol, though.
Oh, okay. Wait, but wait. So she says she's not going, but then she goes.
Yeah.
So it's like shut. Shut
I like how they say but. Like, but.
Well,
Yeah, it's
Instantly
kinda
cut
funny.
off.
charge up and go home, huh? I don't know. I feel like they're hiding something from us.
Nah, they're not hiding anything.
Yeah,
And
this is
then
weird.
random truck.
Oh,
Jeez!
ooh. I'm glad that was right to the.
This
freaking
song,
left of
this
them.
like particular little jingle thing plays a lot when there are intense moments.
I love how they duck when the truck is coming right at them, as if that's gonna do anything.
And now we go to stage 2 with Relic Maze, with one of my favorite themes in the game. I really like this song, like a lot.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The only song that's like stuck out to me so far, because I haven't beaten the game yet, is the Invincibility theme. That's like I think one of my favorite.
Oh, that is a
tracks.
good, yeah. I like that.
And I like that it lasts long too. So it's like, yeah, I'm invincible, and I feel
It does last pretty long. This part here, as like when I first played the game, that little thing where I dragon dashed, I was stuck there for like several minutes because I didn't
Oh,
know.
I know I was.
I didn't know as Carol you could like wall jump, and I didn't. For some reason, it blanked on Lilac that I could dragon dash. But that's always plagued me. Now here you can choose to go up or down, but you just have to go to both of them anyway. So.
You're beating this a lot faster.
Oh, yeah, also,
Well, I
Lilac
literally
is a
know
dragon.
the level design like almost by heart. So. At least for this level. What were you gonna say, Max?
Yeah, also, Lilac is a dragon.
Yeah.
That's,
Let's explain that. I don't know why she's a dragon, because...
Wait. What?
I don't know why she's a dragon, because she really doesn't look like one. I don't get it. There's something like a dragon like later in the game, and even then it looks more like a dragon than Lilac. Also here, let me explain something. I was not trying to kill this thing, I was unsuccessfully trying to get to the top. Because I kept trying to land on him, but it kept falling off. Because I want to show this off. You can kill that thing with one hit if you make the block fall on him, and you actually get an achievement for it.
Well, that's brutal. She's killed him by like shoving it. Well, it's not actually alive, so.
There are also achievements for each level there are the speedrun achievements, and if you beat them in a certain time. So, they actually give achievements for speedrunning. And I actually got some of them on this playthrough, so.
Is it like for every level?
Yeah.
And I like how some of the things, okay, maybe that was just me, but it sounded almost Japanese. And I like how some of the things, like I said, it kind of helps, it kind of has that sort of like Saturn-y era feel. Like where they ported a lot of games over from Japan into America.
Yeah.
And like where
like
the voice acting is English, but like some of the sound effects are still Japanese.
Well, the fact that it's a fan game means it's like pretty much inspired from the get-go. But
oh yeah.
So, I think it does its job really well, though. Some people might argue, but I think it's pretty competent. I just happen to like it a lot more than most people probably do.
I know I told you. Actually, I think I mentioned it several times. I guess in like just in general, I don't see like why everyone is like in love with this game
the
so much,
Master
but I will
Emerald's getting
say,
stolen.
oh
Yeah,
it's
it
the
does
green
look like a
emerald.
Master Emerald.
It's yellow, not green.
The scene's really similar too.
Up here, I have to
It's a
explain
fan
before
game.
you go on, Velcro. I need to explain something again. This mini boss up here is like, I have not found someone with a similar problem to me. But you know how he like warps into the truck? There wasn't enough time to show that. But for some reason, on my game, no matter how many save files I make, no matter how many times I uninstall it and reinstall it, he glitches inside of that truck and it's so hard to hit him. I got really lucky with that. But I've never found anyone with my problem, so I don't know how to fix it.
I think it's just because you were right next to him.
No, he does it every single time.
Like, even if you're standing far away?
Yeah, I've never seen it happen to people, so I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe it was just because you were next to him.
But now we're in the second part of Relic Maze, which I would like to bring up something about Freedom Planet, is that it sort of does that thing where it level transitions without telling you.
I wonder
but
what
it's in
other
the same
game did that.
You know,
it's in the same level though, but they only do it like with the same levels, and even the timer keeps going. But I still like the transitions, even though it might have been done in other games, specifically one game. But I still like it.
Well,
like
even
how they
in
do
that game, it was a separate level.
That's true.
Well, because Lava... Oh, well, I guess I mentioned it, but Lava Reef was like, one act was lava and then the other act was...
Yeah.
And then like Mushroom Hill...
Well, like I said, they're separate acts. They're separate levels.
They also get there's a slightly remixed or different version of the same track in the second portion of the level, so...
Well, it also did that in the other game.
I
Sonic
know,
3.
but it's still good. What if it was
It's
the
a
same
fan
track?
game!
That would have been bad. You can't criticize it for all that.
I'm not criticizing
Well, no,
it.
I'm not saying you are,
they
but
did...
like, you can't like...
Look, I'm not saying it's bad.
Also, I like how you can ricochet.
I just meant
walls
it happened
with
in that game as well.
That is cool, Max, that you can ricochet off walls with the Dragon Dance. That's
Is that
why
what
I
it is,
feel like
Dragon Dance?
Black's more fun, is because she's just more like fast-paced in her gameplay. Carol feels... I'm going to talk a little bit about Carol, because there's not much going on other than, like, me hitting a switch and then running around. Because you have to hit two switches in two areas. It sort of mirrors what we did before, except, like, horizontally. Or, actually, yeah, it'd be horizontal. I can never remember horizontal and vertical. It's a bit embarrassing, but...
Vertical, up, down, horizontal, left, right.
No, I just remember Horizon, but...
What?
You don't know about Horizon?
No.
Horizontal Horizon?
Yeah, I guess I'm the dumb.
This is a learning moment.
I don't even know what that is.
But
Oh.
Carol's more like the weird one because her special is like a kick, and she can wall jump. So she's a bit slower, and she has a bit more combat potential. But I still found her really hard to use. But for people that know what they're doing, I think she could be used well. It's just I don't find her that fun. Also, this is Spade, aka the douchebag, who doesn't really ever stop being a douchebag. I felt like he would get a redeeming moment, but he's...
You've left me no choice.
Oh, so he's like not Shadow.
Still training, I say.
It's a fan
I was
game.
just gonna say.
Yeah, I will give it this. He's essentially Shadow.
No, yeah.
He
Modern
really just...
Shadow or like SA2?
No, he's not like Maria Amnesia. He's not emo like Shadow.
He's just
like
a total douche.
he's just
So he's neither.
yeah, but he's very similar.
He's Heroes.
Yeah, basically.
Heroes is.
Except he
what I
was
like to
cooler in
think of the
Heroes,
middle
so-
ground.
Also, this boss that you had trouble with, Velcro? Come watch
It
me.
wasn't this one.
No, it was the Mantis. I remember you talking about it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have trouble with it. Okay, I had trouble with him because I just didn't know that. Again, like you can just double jump into him and he gets hurt. Plus, I wasn't like fully clear on like what to do.
That's
but
true.
That's my fault more than anything. Because the game does explain. It doesn't explain it, but it like shows you pretty clearly. Like, oh, there's diamonds. You should probably hit that.
Yeah, they have good indicators. Like most games do.
Plus, just like common sense. Like your instinct is like maybe I should just try to hit it, and then you're like, oh, that flashed. Maybe I should keep doing that.
Yeah. Again, I was pretty sick playing this, so it's probably not my best, but... Ugh. Because I make some pretty... like, that mistake, I make some really weird mistakes that I probably would never have made.
In the I think I mentioned, yeah, I did mention this in the Lego Star Wars first part. I'm sick, by the way. I don't always sound like this. I'm sorry. The sounds in that game are like really satisfying. I mentioned something like that. In this game also, the sound direction's pretty good, really good actually.
There's some good sounds. I like this, to go with sound, I really like this boss music. I fell in love with it.
It's like a
fell in love
carryover
with
from
a lot
those
of
90s
music.
days. All of the sound effects were just super satisfying. in
Yeah,
all
like
of
you're
those
like,
games.
yes, I hit him. Because even though the hit isn't that significant, like in terms of
Also,
beating the
killing
actual
bosses is awesome.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's more like just the bosses are insane in this game.
Like when they just the slow-mo, like, explosion. It's really
Like
satisfying.
when I'm going through a level, it's just like, yeah, I'm going through the motions, I guess. But then the boss comes up, and I'm like, oh, okay, my life is everything I know is wrong. It's insane. It's incredibly insane. There she goes.
Here, I think that they split off Carol a tiny bit. Sorry for the
Like
pause
she has her
there.
own level.
I don't know why I paused there and didn't press A. I wish there was an option to, like, make the text advance on its own. Because there are some points where, my thumb slips and I skip things. And it's annoying.
Well, this stinks. How are we gonna get more
Wait,
money?
is that yellow thing actually a scratch on her ear, or or is there sprite like?
No, I think that's
unchanged?
just her sprite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just her sprite. The other ear has it yellow too. That would have been cool though if she was like your ear, and then she's like, yeah, it's fine, and there was actually like a thing, and it stayed for the rest of the game.
That would be cool.
Is her tail moving at
What do you mean?
60? This whole video is 60 frames, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, because her tail like looks more 60 frames than everything else.
Sorry about
Like it's like when games have their menus at 60,
It's
but then, like,
hypnotizing.
yeah, her tail is like whoopie whoopie.
And this
It's-
is, Mila.
Are you a dragon? Yeah.
Is she a
No, I'm a
homeless
Mega
dog?
Man cat dragon.
We don't really ever kind of figure out what she is, spoiler, because we never figure it out. So I don't really know what she is. I don't know in the, like, there's probably a description somewhere of what she is, but I never bothered to look.
So in a world where this is a world where purple dragons, ducks with turtle shells, and green.
Not just any purple dragon. It's like a. What did I say? It's a Mega Man cat purple dragon.
Thanks for saving me
It's a Mega Man cat purple dragon who's best friends with a green 60
Tiger.
frames per second tail thing.
The
and
game.
a homeless cat.
The game.
A homeless cream that homeless.
It's a
cream-
rabbit. That's
Yeah,
what I was
Cream the
gonna say. It
Rabbit.
looks
You're not
like
the
a
first
rabbit.
one to make that comparison.
Yep, Cream the rabbit. Wait, her name is Cream. Yeah, it's Cream. I'm
Also,
blanking
Carol
out.
is a wildcat. Just to tell you, that's what she's titled as.
Oh,
What
okay.
Team Wildcats? Woo reference.
By who?
It's a good reference.
We actually have a team called the Wildcats, where I am.
This is trouble. Zhao may be a buffoon, but I never believed
I like the Magister's voice too.
this.
The voice acting. I don't like Carol and Lilac's voice, but the voice acting in general is pretty good so far.
There are some
Don't be hard,
questionable
Zhao.
voice
I would
actors,
have been
but
just as skeptical.
What happened?
Tell
What
me,
happened to his face?
who was it that
Oh, he
you
was looking down. Okay.
Is
yeah,
that
they
a
just don't.
is that a
His face is
panda
like
I
warrior?
thought
generic shadow.
I thought he was like face palming.
Because
Also, just we are coming up on the end. I know this because it's kind of the signal, but
oh yeah,
so yeah, that's pretty much the first 2 levels of Freedom Planet, and that's the end.
Yeah, our outros are amazing.
we'll
right?
see you
So are
next
our
time for
intros.
some more Mega Man Cat Dragon.